Hi guys, and welcome to from what I know, is the highest rated draft champions on YouTube. So, heard a little rumor if you pick the middle sort of coach, you end up getting a higher draft. But I don't personally believe that because I tend to get loads of higher drafts anyway. But we start off here, and you know if it starts off with a 97 wide receiver, it's going to be a good draft. So, we get Macklin. I wasn't sure whether to go for him or Cooper because Amari Cooper's card looks a little bit better, but since I'm going for the overall, I'm going to take that 97 Macklin, and that's going to bump us up quite early on. Second round, gold round. You know, one gold round isn't the worst thing in the world. That Vic Beasley Jr. card, I think, is absolute garbage. So, definitely not going to pick him. I'm going to go for the free safety in there. To be honest, that pick didn't matter too much because either way, they weren't that high rated. But Delaney Walker there, phenomenal card. If you've never tried him out, give him a go. An 89 rated, once again, he's going to bump the rating up and help us out a lot. So we get a campus hero, Lemonier here, and that card looks absolutely disgusting. Maybe not the best overall, but the card looks disgusting. I think it was nearly 90 speed, 90 play rec, and it has pretty good zone coverage, good everything, to be honest, especially for someone that rated. But going to beef up the line here a little bit. Love beefing up the line. And since he's the highest rated, it's a win-win for me in that situation. Here, I'm not sure. I don't like Matt Forte. Steve Smith Sr. I already have a really good wide receiver going. So, Terrell Pryor, we need a quarterback. He's a good option since he can roll out quite a lot. And his throwing isn't the worst. So, this pick here, they're all awful. Not going to lie, they're all terrible. And I was just trying to damage limitation at this point. Tulloch is terrible. He's just way too slow. So I'm going to go with a cornerback. I mean, beefing up the corners is never the worst decision. And we get Sam Bradford there, 98 rated quarterback, who I've never tried, but we've already got Terrell Pryor and that Khalil Mack, 99 position hero, Khalil Mack there. I'm not going to turn that down. That card, it plays so well. I mean, I've played the games. I'll put them after the draft in this one, so hopefully you stick around for that. But that 99 card, disgusting. So, got Travis Benjamin here, wide receiver. I don't actually tend to use the receivers too much in the gameplay, even though I got some insane receivers. But whenever I throw to them, they just make plays. I mean, they weren't dropping anything. They were open a fair amount of the time. But anyway, you'll see that if you stick around for the gameplay, so definitely do. But Kiko Alonso here. I'm just getting someone over the middle who can just hold it down, keep it secure over the middle. But we get another high-rated, over 95 rated. And I'm just going to go Terrell Davis without even thinking there. That card, I love his 94 card. So that 98 card, next level. And then we get another right guard, 94 rated. So the picks so far have all been so good. I mean, if you've seen a better draft than this, let me know down below. But from what I know, this is the best draft going on YouTube at the moment. And we get a 91 rated strong safety there. So every position on the field we've pretty much got on lockdown. We've got a good line on both lines. We've got good cornerbacks, brilliant wide receivers. We've got 3 90s wide receivers. We've got Jerry Rice to finish off there. Probably one of the best legends you can get. So hopefully you guys will stick around for the gameplay, which will come up now. But if not, give the video a like for the highest rated draft that I've seen going. Subscribe if you're new, because I'll be uploading videos like this for, as often as I can. But moving into the gameplay now, as you can see, we shut this guy down early on, and this team was just next level. They were so good. Like, this is the first play we do. We're going to give it to Terrell Davis to start off. I mean, why not? And he just, he's just powering through there. There's nothing that can be done to stop him. Now we're going to air it out a bit, see who we can find, see what's going. Delaney Walker there. Lovely little route. And he was probably my main outlet, which is quite surprising considering the receivers I had. But once again, Terrell Davis, we're going to juke inside those. Oh, look at all those blockers. We have some great blockers. I mean, all the wide receivers, they blocked really well the whole game. And this guy, he was loving the toss play, which I didn't actually include too much. But this was the first throw he actually did. And Kiko Alonso there, he is not the fastest guy in the world, but when he's running against linemen, we're going to get cocky at this point because all this guy was doing was halfback tossing, which is so cheese in this game. But we managed to stop him. 14-0 up. He's going to air it out. He's going to go in double coverage, and he's going to get nothing from that. That's having those good safeties definitely helping me. But we didn't have any defensive tackles beside, well, we had Khalil Mack on the outside, but on the inside, he can just run it through the middle. We have nothing to stop that. So he manages to actually score a touchdown there, but he misses the conversion. Not sure how, but once I get a field goal, I know I'm in the driver's seat. And all he was doing was going cover deep. As you can see, he's got cover 2 deep there, potentially cover 4, show 2, I think was the play he was using a lot. But Terrell Davis, once he's in the open field, you're not catching him. And even if you do, he's just going to shrug you off and keep going. So we go up another score there. And at this point, he's had enough. And I got a few messages from this guy after the game. Wasn't happy with the fact that I beat him. But with a team like this, 86 overall, 87 overall offense, 85 overall defense, it's going to be really hard to beat because people average about 82. So this team, phenomenal. But this was the second game here. This guy calls a fair catch early on. Has a look at the team, and he's just going to be out of there. So we're going to move on to the third round pretty early on. This was only 10 minutes into gameplay, and I'm already in the third round of the draft. So can't complain at this point. Team is doing phenomenally. I'm playing pretty well at this point. Not to get a bit big-headed there, but as you can see, the line doing work. Khalil Mack, where he could, was doing work, and this guy was just turnover after turnover. But starting off, we're going to give it to Terrell Davis where we can. Sees that massive hole in the middle. Don't know why I juked right there. I mean, if I juked left, I probably would have actually got a touchdown early on. But maybe I was trying to milk the clock a little bit. Who knows? But as you can see, we're going to go with the mesh play. Delaney Walker once again wide open. So that's an easy touchdown. That play beats covered 2-man or any man coverage all the time, which this guy was doing a fair amount of time as well. But the run game got it locked up. This team, there's nothing I can fault about it. Everything about it performed so well. I think there's only 2 touchdowns scored against me up to this point. But he's going to air it out, and we get a phenomenal interception there. That's Collins making his first interception of the game and of the run so far. But as you can see, we're slowly driving our way upfield. Once again, going to go with the mesh play. Delaney Walker, and he's just going to dive in. Get us a 2-possession touchdown lead. And this guy, this is sort of the be-all, end-all play. He needs to score on this drive or he's going to quit. We all know it. And he goes for a deep ball. To be honest, that's not one of the strengths, but that was like one of the Richard Sherman highlight plays where he bats the ball out and then someone else catches it. And people were talking about that for weeks. So that play there, reminiscent of that. And this guy just can't handle it. That's the second interception, third turnover he's got. We've scored off all of them. So he's out of there. And we're moving into the Super Bowl of Draft Champions. So if you guys are happy for that, definitely smash a like on the like button. But this guy here, he's moving, first drive. I think this was his first play. And look at that interception. That's disgusting. That wasn't deserved from my part. I went full blitz. He called the right play on a deep ball. But I just got so lucky with the interception there. And Delaney Walker, look at that, fighting for an extra 10 odd yards there, proving that the team want to win this Super Bowl. So we're slowly grinding our way upfield. We're obviously going to go with plays that are working. The mesh play was working beautifully. Phenomenal little spin move there from Walker, and he's going to power his way in again. So I'm definitely picking up that Delaney Walker card for my ultimate team. Don't know about you guys, but that's someone I am definitely picking up after this gameplay. But he's got Peyton Manning, and he's trying to roll out with him a fair amount, and he just can't. 4th and 9. Not sure what he was doing there, but we managed to get another stop. And if the play's working, you just keep going with it. But this time we're going to go Jerry Rice. I think that was the first catch I've actually put in to the highlights so far, but he's going to make that catch. And we're just going to power him with a fullback dive. No reason not to just take the easy points. 14-0 up, and this guy's not really sure what's going on at this point. He's going to roll out. As you can see, he's got nothing really open. He had the right a little bit open for a few seconds, but he's going to run it with Peyton Manning. If he had a bit quicker quarterback, this guy could have done a lot better against me. So he was unlucky not to draft a quicker quarterback. But Peyton Manning there, shrugging off 2 tackles and then causing a fumble, which was lucky and unlucky on our part because that could have gone either way. So it's 2nd and 23. I know at this point, once again, if he doesn't score, people in Draft Champions, if they're more than 2 possessions down, they're not staying. So he's going to go with pretty much the same play action, getting a few nice blocks, throws it into double coverage deep, and we just win the game off that. So if you guys have enjoyed this, smash a like on the button for the highest rated draft on YouTube. Subscribe if you're new, because I'll be uploading videos like this as often as I can. And I'll see you guys for my next video soon.